Welcome back to LJ's Comic Burrow. My name is Jay. I'm the host for the show, and happy new comic book day to everybody. Dear God, I'm so super excited to be able to share a few more books. And I also have a, see if you can see this, Spawn box that my wife got for me, which I'm so happy about. They did come out with that new Spawn Spawn figures. So I'm pretty excited to hopefully see what this is, and with a little bit of magic, I'm going to fast forward the whole breaking of the box open and be able to open it for you. At this point in time, it is completely sealed. So, yeah, I am pretty excited to be able to show that off to you. So, first things first, if you like what you're watching, dear God, if you like what you're seeing, dear God, if you like what's coming, the words coming out of this mouth, please like, please subscribe, please share, and most importantly, the best thing about doing a show like this is to be able to have a conversation with those like interests. So please leave a comment. I love to be able to hear what you guys are reading, what you guys are collecting. I'd like to know, the ins and outs on what's happening with your favorite stories. Those are kind of things that I love to be able to talk about. And two, most importantly, this is number 50. So, if you have any questions, you have any concerns or anything about any kind of rescues that you personally want to do, and where to find, whatever, whatnot, please send your comments over here, send your questions over here. My wife and I have been rescuing for quite some time, and if we cannot help you, we will be able to send you in the direction to be able to find those answers that you are looking for. So, most importantly, let's get into a few of these books. First big book I'm going to show you is, if you guys have been watching all 50 episodes by now, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Jed MacKay, and I am so super excited. This is the free book here from Marvel. This is Marvel Blood Hunt Diaries by Jed MacKay, and this opens with a bang. I'm so excited I'm actually getting the story. Dear God, if you haven't signed up for these books yet, if you have the comic book app, the Comic Hub app, please start going through all those books. Please start signing up. Go to your local comic book store and say, hey, I would love to have the Blood Hunt series. Is a lot of books involved with that. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of reading that you'll be doing, but it is completely, so far, at least from this, well worth it. And by now, issue number 1 has already come out for this, and the reviews are amazing. I'm telling you right now, if you have not started reading this is completely worth it. Not that Fall of X, but this is going to be worth it. This is so far, like I said, started off with a bang. So I am so super excited. This reminded me of the storyline for Venom that happened a few years ago with Donny Cates. I'm going to tell you, with King Null and everything. So, like I said, this is it. Pick this up. Pick those stories up. Dear God, you will not regret reading all those. Next thing I'm going to show you is I actually showed you last week Feral number 2. So I went in that same week and picked that up. I also picked up this is the 1 in 10 I picked up for my wife. This is the Virgin variant of that book of Feral issue number 2. This Fleece and Forster. Writing, from what I hear, is a home run. So definitely, if you have not picked up on this, a lot of animal stories so far have been coming out with the murder concept and everything at this point in time, and it's just really weird to go from like the human concept behind things to now like Beneath the Trees, which is a bear. You got like I said, you got this. You got Stray Dogs, you get stuff like that. It blows up. People are just so interested and want something different. So if you want something different, you want something that tells a different tale, books like this is definitely one of those that you want to be invested into. So, all right. I've talked this next writer up so many times. This is the writer that wrote Nice House on the Lake, Something's Killing the Children, Department of Truth. So many great stuff, and I know Department of Truth is about to start picking back up again. It's going to be like Volume 2, Series 2, whatever, how they ever going to do it. Nice House on the Lake, I'm not going to get. It's basically the retelling of a different story through somebody else's eyes, in a different area. So I'm just not interested. As much as I love James Tynion IV, I'd rather read something new than read something more of a continuation like that. So this is Spectrograph, and it's written for those that absolutely love the Conjuring series. This is an amazing book. I want to just show it off to you. I mean, this is pretty much the same kind of artwork that he usually does for his other normal books. The story is fan-flippantastic. Absolutely, I've enjoyed every minute of this book. As soon as I opened up the pages, the words just spoke right to me. It's about an occult, more of a cult series. It is definitely one of those scary books that grabs you from the very beginning. So if you're looking for something really cool, something definitely different, this is one of those books that's just amazing. So here, we don't talk about price. I got this for $8.99, local comic book store. I put it in my CLZ app. People have been selling this for $25 and up. I was just blown away. I was like, wow, this book literally just came out. But people are fans of James Tynion. It's just, yeah, he's done some amazing stuff, and I'm going to be honest with you. I am so glad I've been involved with reading his stories. It's definitely one of those things that I definitely will take time to read one of his books. Actually, the very last book that I'm going to be showing you, I sat here and I've mentioned this book several times. This is by Fleece and Forrester, and I told you I picked this. This book was actually going for now $20, and that's how much I paid for this. This is a Stray Dogs #1. I picked it up for my wife. She has the third print, second print, stuff like that, but she never picked up a first print, and they were always going for like $80, not even graded for a long time. Unfortunately, some people lose their interest. Some people were just walk away. A lot of people actually like the other books that came out because they had all those movie references to it. But my wife never picked one up, and she regretted it. She was like, one day, someday, if I run across this book. Well, I ran across the book. What came into the Comics Connection, where was my local comic book store, and they had a huge box of Stray Dogs, and I'm telling you, it had every different print that you could find. Personally, this is the one that she wanted. I know she wanted, so I just picked this one up for her. And I'm really ecstatic because I actually showed it off to her already, and she was very, very happy. So, last but not least, it's my mystery box. And I say it's a mystery box because, well, to me, it's a mystery. I don't know what character in here, what character this is. I know it's a Spawn character. I know it's part of that gold signature series that she picked up, but personally, I could not tell you which one it is. She didn't tell me which one she got. I know it's probably not the Todd father character himself. So let's use some movie magic here and be able to get this bad boy open for you. All right. It's the original Spawn. I love this. So awesome. Amazing. There's the signature. There's my little gold card. And no, I'm never opening this up. So I know there is. I think there might be a comic in here. I don't know if there is or not. I'll be honest with you. Oh, this is based on the artwork on Hellspawn issue 5. Yeah, this is cool. This is just badass. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna have to thank my wife for it. So that's my show for today, which is awesome. I'm super excited to be able to see this thing. I can add it to the rest of my collection. I have the Gunslinger Spawn, so now I have this. So yes. So let's go through a little bit of business. If you like what you're watching, dear God, if you like what you're seeing, if you like the words coming out of this mouth, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, please share. And for those that are leaving a comment, for those with like interests, because I don't know how many people in your world surround you or whatever talk about comic books. I know in my world, it's slim and none. It really is. I mean, don't get me wrong. They'll sit there and they'll talk about a Marvel movie or a DC movie from time to time, or something, or a reference they might have read or whatever. But I mean, how many people in your orbit, that you get together with on a daily basis, sit here and talk about these things? And dear God, how much you actually spend. So, and another important thing, and is this the more of the serious thing, if you have any questions or any concerns or anything having to do with rescuing any animals, and I've shown many of my animals here throughout the show, several of the ferrets, a few of the cats, hell, 3 of my dogs are all rescues. So like I said, if you have any questions or anything, please shoot them my way, because if I can't be able to answer any of your questions, dear God, I surely will be able to point you in the right direction. So, one, happy 50th episode to me, yay! And I hope you guys see y'all next week. Thank you all very, very much for joining my show, and thank you for all those new subscribers. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful week, and see you all. Happy New Comic Book Day next week.